Strap me to a pig and roll me in the mud. How you doing? Welcome along to This Much Is True. I believe it's day 73 or thereabouts. Don't quote me on it. And I just thought I'd say hello. That's all. I have got nothing for you tonight. Absolutely, I've run out of things to talk about. I would like to say hello to our sponsor, Drumgool Splash Guards. They asked me to give you a message. If you're bursting for a slash, don't worry about the splash. Well worth the 15 quid they give me for every show. Yeah, so perhaps you'd like to interface and say hello and let me know how you're getting on, or if there's anything you'd like us to cover here on the show, which is in a moribund state, because we're coming up to the 90 days where I decide whether to keep it or not. It's been a rainy few old days in Dublin. I'm not sure what it's like where you are. Sun came out a little bit this afternoon. But there's a lot to be done. You got to be careful. If you don't stay sharp, you get sloppy, you know. I had a lot of business on at the start of the year, but I actually lost I lost $500. And maybe about $1,000 more by just being I wouldn't say it was negligent, because I kept the customers informed, but I just didn't get around to taking the business. I basically left it open and I let it go, and because I was involved with a major project. But it was no excuse. I mean, my advice to you is grab as much as you can get and worry about the rest afterwards. Just get the business. But if you can't do it, or you have to have a certain amount of time to do it, just make sure you let the customer know. So my conscience is clear on that front, but part of me is kicking myself. But you got to let these things go. How to stay sane in the voiceover industry. Maybe that should be a topic sometime. But yeah, empty nest syndrome will be coming up in the next month or two. Not sure how I am going to get through that, or how we are going to get through that. But I'm going to get lost over to Madrid for a week or so in June, and then possibly New York later in the year. And no doubt we'll square a few Irish adventures in there as well, little trips. Oh, I'm also going to Edinburgh, I think. Anyway, yeah, I've kind of run out of oomph. And to all of you out there who do tune this way, I'd like to say hello to Nigel and Ray and Mick and Jerry and a new subscriber who hasn't got a first name, Tara. She's hello, sister. And of course Susan in lovely Yorkshire. The lovely Yorkshire lass. ECKY THUMP. Do you remember ECKY THUMP, Susan? No? ECKY THUMP was, you're probably too young for it, but it was a series called THEGOODIES. Goodies, goody, goody, yum, yum. 2/3 of them are now deceased. And who's the guy that survived? He's still around. Yeah, he used to be the hippie in it. Bill Oddie. Yeah. Got into wildlife programs, I think. There's no harm in having a bit of a dearth in life at times. At least take some time out to think. And this is going to be woo-woo, but take a white napkin sometime, or a piece of paper. Here's a bit, look. A blankety-blank. And TV, we used to do what was called white balance. You'd put this up to the camera before you'd go live. I don't know. You don't really have to do that anymore. Anyway. Yeah, and just see what comes out the other end. get thinking, what do you see in the serviette, in the napkin? You know, so many companies have been formed on the back of a napkin. Two I can think of are, well, the Virgin Media, the Virgin logo was doodled on the back of a napkin. And you know the way it, if you look at the logo, it comes to you at like a 30-something degree angle. And people were going, whoa, that's remarkable because it shows like upwards and atom enthusiasm. And Richard Branson said, no, it was just the angle the napkin was at when the guy was doodling the logo. Some things are built to last. If you ever look at my logo, just Mark Manning logo, I have to admit, I copied that. I copied it at a slant, just so it catches the eye. Not this drum ghoul splash guards, unfortunately. It'd be nice if I get another sponsor. Again, I could really bore you, but I've run out of things to say. If you want to get in touch, the comments below. Love to hear from you on thismuchistrue@protonmail.com. I'm going to repeat it. Write it down. thismuchistrue@protonmail.com. These proceedings are now at an end.
ECKY THUMP! We like to rock, believe it or not. Ladies in the South can never do it right. Can't do it, just can't do it. We know a lass. I really love the Yorkshire lass. When she starts to dance, she shimmies like a plate of tripe and cow heels, tripe and cow heels. Big bowl of brassy, that's the way to rock and roll. Ooh, ooh. Black Pudding Mother, she's the queen of Northern Soul. By come, here she come, yum, 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 yum. Shake your bum, Black Pudding Mother, she's the queen of Northern Soul. Ooh, she can shake like an earthquake, and everybody knows she goes like dynamite. Black pudding, ooh, black pudding, her greasy lips taste a bit like fish and chips. Every time you kiss, she whets my appetite. Black pudding, ooh, black pudding, big, fat, and juicy. What can her attraction be? Looks just like a pudding, that's why she appeals to me. By gum, here she come, yum, 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 yum. Shake your bum, Black Pudding Mother, she's the queen of Northern Soul. Black pudding, ooh, black pudding. By gum, here she comes.